Hey, welcome back to Skyward Sword. We're here in Eldin Province. We just did the Silent Realm trial to get these earrings, which will allow us to go into heat. I don't know if you remember, but ages ago we explored this area, and there's this one section where Fi popped up saying, "Hey, you can't go in there; it's too hot." There's a rumor about some earrings that will allow you to withstand extreme heat. So that's exactly what we will be doing here. It's right over in this area. And cutscene is going to pretty much let us know that. That little 5-second cutscene. That was totally not worth it. But anyways, the goal of this video is to enter into the Fire Sanctuary. Pretty much the Fire Temple, the second Fire Temple of the game. The first Fire Temple was called the Earth Temple, even though it was more fire-based, and then this Fire Sanctuary is more Earth-based. But they call it Fire Sanctuary, so it makes no sense. They were just trying to mix things up and pretend that the first and second dungeon wasn't forest and fire again like it always is. But this section is pretty aggravating, actually. You'll see later on what I mean when I say that. And what we need to do is this video is kind of divided into a couple of parts. Where the first part we collect water for this part right here. Alright, so what he's telling us is that there is... Shut up, Fi, whatever the hell it is. Ooh, alright. First off, she's giving us this ability to douse for goddess cubes, which is pretty neat. Makes finding them a lot easier, but also, who cares? Unless you're a completionist. But you see there's a fire barrier, and I've already gotten water for this. If you remember, and then we enter that area with the earrings, there was another door that we could have gone into. If you need water, there's a spot right there. There's a waterfall, and I will be returning there at some point in this video to show you. So what we need to do is, as it says, feed the frog, or give the frog is thirsty, so give it some water. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something here. So we just need to be careful. Now, this one can be tricky because the game just likes to be stupid. If you are not like completely up against the edge when you drop this, it will just bounce off the guy and not even count. So you have to go and get water again. So make sure you actually walk all the way against the edge there, otherwise you're probably going to be cussing and throwing your Wiimote. But here is the third and final frog that we need to give water to. Unfortunately, it's not that simple, as this is the entrance to the Fire Sanctuary. Nintendo will not make it this easy. They're going to drag this out and have us do this entire 20-minute process just to get into this. Alright, so what he says is we need a gigantic container that we can store a lot of water in. If you remember earlier in the game, in Lake Floria, we helped save the water dragon. We put some sacred water into her water basin that she was bathing in, and blah blah blah. That's pretty much the container that we need. We're going to need to go back there, visit the water dragon, get her permission to use her water basin, fill it up with some water, and somehow transport it back up Eldin Volcano to this spot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fly all the way over there. I wish there was some ability to warp, like maybe tornado like the Wind Waker. I know it's not that far, but I just feel like this flying is really boring. I like the boat so much better in Wind Waker because there's, and you may disagree with this, but there's actually something to do. I mean, when you were on the boat, they had so much stuff going on around you. There was a lot of emptiness, but there was also enemies attacking you. You could jump the boat, shoot your cannon, do all kinds of stuff. This, pretty much you fly, and there's nothing around you. I hate the flying into overworld part of this game. Floria Waterfall is where we need to go. And let's go ahead and drop this. Alright, so we can just go right back here If you recall, this is right outside the ancient cistern, and the water dragon is right behind it, right there. You can see her back from where I'm standing, so we can go ahead and go this way. Cool, cool, cool. See that little spin jump? So let's just talk to her. Yep. We can use that as we please. Now we need to find a way to transport it. As you remember, we got that transport robot Scrapper earlier. And this will bring up one of the most aggravating, irritating, obnoxious segments in any Zelda game to history. More annoying than collecting the Triforce pieces in a Wind Waker. And actually, I don't know. I don't know about that, but it's definitely more aggravating. That was just long and boring. This is just irritating beyond belief. So let's go ahead. I'll explain more about that momentarily. We've got Scrapper here, who's going to follow us wherever we go. Master, master! I don't know if you guys have seen that Dorkly Bits video with Phi annoying Link. It is hilarious. You guys need to watch that. If you have not seen it, just Google it, or you can go to legendzelda.net, and I have the video embedded on there. You can find it on the main page. It's a really, really great video. Definitely worth watching. If you played 5 minutes of this game, you'll know where it's coming from, because Phi is pretty annoying with all of her probability statistics and everything. So, alright, we're going to return to the sky, and we need to return back to Eldin Province, and carry on. Once we return here, you would think the video would almost be over, but nope. Found a way to drag this out. This is one of their fetching quests. One of the areas that Skyward Sword took some criticism on was that it was filled with too many fetch side quests, and this is one of them where you know what you need to do and you're ready to do it, but you end up having to walk around and do 30 minutes of other stuff before you can actually get to what you legitimately need to do. Oh well. So we were gone for less than 5 minutes, probably about 3 minutes or so, from the last time we left the Eldin Province to the time that we are now returning. Yet the area has drastically changed, and we'll see that in just a second as I speed dive into the clouds. A lot of speed going on there. And so I dive off thinking, oh, cool to go. And he's going faster than we are. Unfortunately, let's see what happens. It does not let us pick where we want to go. It makes us start all the way at the bottom. I ain't safe from the start because for some reason it didn't let me. Ah, man. So in those 3 minutes, the entire area has been overtaken by Bokoblins and Moblins and everything. The entire area has just been overcome. I don't know where they were hiding. They were like in a cave waiting for me to leave so they could go take over. But anyways, Scrapper here is a stupid mother, and I won't cuss that much, but the goal of this is just to guide him up the mountain without him taking damage. He can take like maybe 2 hits before he completely short circuits, and you have to restart the entire thing. Now, that doesn't sound all that hard to get him up there. I mean, you have bow and arrow, and you can hit enemies from a distance, and honestly, these guys don't take a lot of damage. But the thing is, Scrapper goes out of his way to take damage. He will fly past you, go out of his way to like dry hump every enemy he can find, and And once he gets hit, instead of running, he actually like gets closer to the enemy. He just sits there. Even if you run away from that enemy, he will sit there and he will not do anything. So it makes it really hard to keep him alive when he goes out of his way to get hit. The AI programming to this guy was intentionally programmed down to make him stupid. So your best bet, which you'll see here momentarily, is to leave the guy in the dust. What happens is that if you get too far ahead of him, he gets lost and he can no longer keep up with you. He can't follow you, and he just kind of sits there. So you can go ahead, clear out all the enemies, and then go back and guide him to where you need to go. And that is your best bet. Otherwise, he will die. You will scream. You will cuss. You will throw your remote, and you will hate your life. It's going to happen. Now, what I like to do is I use the bow and arrow a lot during this part, just to be safe, take the enemies out from a distance. Don't even let Scrapper get close to him. I'm going to go ahead and run ahead of this guy now. Do not want him to even know where I'm at. And these guys will make it hard on you too. I don't know if you remember, but these are like the cursed bats. Any enemy that's around in purple, if they hit you, it disables your sword. So if you have Scrapper up there with you and your sword is disabled, you can't do anything. You can't fight these guys off, and they will just beat the crap out of this young Scrapper robot all day long. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're gonna run up here, hopefully get away from him long enough to take these guys out. These guys will target onto him and shoot at him with their arrow. And you just knock them off the cliff if possible. Alright, now what you want to do is aim at these guys with the bow and arrow. Otherwise, I mean, they're trying to shoot at us too. Really, I missed? See, he barely missed Scrapper right there. They aim after you instead of, or they aim after the robot instead of you. I don't understand. Maybe they see a giant robot or a robot with a giant water base and they're like, that's not right. Let's kill this thing. I don't know. Got ourselves another Moblin here. I like to use a bomb on these guys. I just think it's funny. I don't know. Because they like back up, but they back up really slow, so most of the time they'll still take damage. Whoops. What I like about the bombs in this game is you can pick them back up and put them in your pouch and put the fuse back on them. Now you don't have to kill these guys with bombs. They're perfectly capable of using your sword on them. I just think that using the bombs on them is funny. So that's what I do. Alright, so get this part done. We're almost up the mountain. And when you get up the mountain, there's even more, which is aggravating. It's like this never ends. Wait for me. Pass. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead. Let's just keep running. Yeah, I would highly suggest shooting these guys if you're a halfway decent shot. And take these guys down before you even get close to them. One shot of an arrow should be all it takes. Since it is using the Wii Motion Plus, it is fairly sensitive. It might be hard to aim from a distance like that, but you just keep trying. It'll be worth it. Alright, so this guy's right on me. Oh, come on, guy, what are you doing? Finally just shoot the guy in the face. It's your best bet, I don't know. Yeah, I was like blocking everything. Should've just shot him in the face from the get-go. That's one, there's another up here. I don't know if you guys can even see them, but they're there. And they're gonna roll down at us, that's interesting. They never kill them, they roll. Alright, now we're here at the Earth Temple. That's not where we need to go, unfortunately. Otherwise, this would be over, done, and ready to go. We have to take it to the Fire Sanctuary. Why is there so many temples in such a small amount of space? But your best bet with these guys is just take them out quickly. As you can see, that blue guy is attacking Scrapper. He got hit once. Thankfully, it was not enough to restart this, but sometimes it is. Here we got one of those Moblins with the iron shield. You have a couple of options here. Again, I said it earlier, I like to use the bow and arrow. So I'll just kind of aid him at his side, away from his shield, and do as much damage as possible. You can also run at him, and you'll pretty much do like a Prince of Persia thing, where you'll run up his shield and over him, and you can get behind him and slash. But I'm going to do the bow and arrow and bomb method when I can. Bombs will be a little bit harder with this guy. You have to time him a little bit more and cook him like a Call of Duty cooked grenade. Otherwise, he'll back up and use a shield to block it. Alright, so we're gonna run ahead, leave this guy behind. Definitely want to do that in this upcoming area a little bit. Come on, dude. Don't want you. Leave me alone. I'm gonna take a look to see what all is up there before I actually walk out. I want to see what all I'm facing. Looks like a Moblin with an iron shield. And a couple of Bokoblins with fire arrows. Don't have any. What are you in trouble with? Why are you in what the hell? Like, the guy went out of his way to get seen and shot. We were around a corner, yet he somehow went out of his way to get shot. So what I'm going to do is take him way back this way. I do not want him anywhere near me. And I'm going to just say it now. I sort of screwed this area up where I don't know what I was doing, but I kind of play like crap. But that's alright. See, this guy is slow. He's lost. He's lost as I'm trying to get him lost. He's still way back there. Probably being shot at and killed. I don't know. I can't see you. Yeah, I don't even know where that guy went. Did I just walk past him and not see him? I don't know. Alright, so these archers are going to be a pain. If you're out of arrows, again, this game you can pick up arrows. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. And I'll try and do that a bit. If they hit you in the face, nothing happens. I don't know if you just saw that, but Link's earrings glow red when he takes fire damage. We have 5 shots. Let's take that one down. And we need, I'd say probably need to take out, probably should have taken out the archers first. No, I think my original plan was to ignore the archers. But so what you can do with this guy, again, you can run over him. Like just running at him, you can go over his shield. Oh, these archers are irritating me. Again, I apologize in advance. I just said a second ago that I do this part kind of retarded. So, alright. Oh wow, I ran right over him and off the cliff. Not exactly what I was wanting to do. Let's try that again. See how much damage this guy takes? This is ridiculous. I want to town on him. All while being shot at. These archers are a pain. I'm out of arrows though, and I'm not even going to try and attempt to work my way over there while they're shooting at me, because I just know they'll do something where I get shot down. What I need to do now is grab some arrows. So I need to bait them into shooting at me and hope that hits the right part of the ground where I can pick up the arrows. You kind of need to get it stuck in the dirt, so I'm not doing a very good job at. I'm trying to constantly move because these guys, apparently now they know how to aim, which they've never done before. And then I don't know how to aim either. Went right past them. So now again I'm without. I'm going to use this beetle. I'm low on health, so I'm going to go ahead and use it to pick up some of these hearts. Otherwise I'll probably die. knowing me with my luck. There's more of them if I need them. There's one that we saw up there I didn't grab, and there's another one right here. Oh, come on. You just shoot one into the dirt for me. Alright, got him. Now comes the next annoying part. Now that we've got all the enemies defeated here, it's mostly smooth sailing, but unfortunately it's not. I'm going to go ahead and I guess grab this. Come on. Grab this heart, and I'll probably end up needing it. Right now, it's clear all the way up until we get into the area that we were before, where we had those frogs and whatnot, when we're actually inside of the volcano. And this part is annoying because there's two Lizzafoals up here. And as you see, I took some damage. I edited this part. There's 3 Lizzafoals here. If you try and fight them like I do, you're gonna get that guy killed. Unless you're really, really good, and you can take those guys out quickly. Otherwise, they kill me like 3 times because that stupid robot dry humps them, goes out of his way to get hit. But what you can do, like I just did here, is I just ran straight for this area. This is the area I mentioned earlier where you can get water at. So you can get that here. And then he will spawn in the room with you, so you can exit, skip all the Lizzafoals, skip all the bullcrap, and get straight to this next room where you can quickly run in before Scrapper tries to get himself killed anymore. This will take us right here with the frogs, and it's pretty much a straight running path to where we need to be. I'm going to dig up some hearts, heal myself a bit before I enter the fire sanctuary, and that's about that. This next video will be part 1 of the fire sanctuary, which is a pretty cool dungeon. I like it. It's got some cool designs to it. That's about that. That's about it for this video. We're gonna go ahead and pour this on here, enter the sanctuary, and be on our way. So thank you very much for watching. Please comment, let me know what your favorite dungeon is. Let me know if you've actually watched this video. You'll know because you'll answer this question. So like, subscribe, comment, do your thing.